Hi everyone, welcome back to our STRIDE GPT demo series. In this video, I'm excited to show you a powerful time-saving feature that takes threat modeling to the next level. In our previous demo, we showed how STRIDE GPT generates comprehensive threat models from application descriptions. But what if you don't have time to write a detailed description? Or what if you want to ensure the threat model accurately reflects your actual codebase? That's where our GitHub integration feature comes in. With this, STRIDE GPT can connect directly to your GitHub repository, analyze your source code, and automatically generate both an application description and a corresponding threat model. Let me show you how it works. Just like before, we have our model selection dropdown in the side navigation panel. I'll stick with the same model we used in our previous demo. Now, instead of manually entering an application description, we'll provide the URL of the GitHub repo we want to analyze. You'll need to generate a personal access token from your GitHub account with the appropriate read permissions for the repository you want to analyze. This is necessary because STRIDE GPT needs to access your code to perform the analysis. If you're analyzing a private repository, make sure your token has the necessary permissions to access it. For this demo, I'll use another one of my open-source generative AI projects. I'll paste the repository URL here and then hit Enter to start the analysis. Now, STRIDE GPT is analyzing the codebase. It's examining file structures, code patterns, API endpoints, data models, authentication mechanisms, and other critical elements of the application. This process typically takes a minute or two, depending on the size and complexity of the repository. For larger code bases, you can adjust the amount of data you want to include by adjusting the maximum token limit in the side navigation menu. When the analysis is complete, we have a full and detailed description of our app. What's impressive is that STRIDE GPT has included details I might have forgotten to mention if I was writing the description manually. For instance, it's included the full README file, along with all of the imported dependencies in the code. Now, let's proceed to generate the threat model. I'll click Generate Threat Model, and STRIDE GPT will use this automatically generated description to identify potential threats. Just like in our previous demo, STRIDE GPT is processing the information and creating a comprehensive threat model based on the STRIDE methodology. STRIDE GPT has generated a detailed threat model tailored specifically to the codebase it analyzed. Notice how the threats are directly related to the application's actual implementation, rather than generic threats that might apply to any application. For example, it's identified specific potential threats related to the use of honeypots, which are a key component of the tool we're modeling. Each threat is still categorized according to the STRIDE methodology, with a scenario and potential impact for each. But now, these are much more relevant to your actual codebase. This GitHub integration feature dramatically streamlines the threat modeling process. Instead of manually reviewing code and writing descriptions, you can generate comprehensive code-specific threat models in minutes. It's especially valuable for teams practicing DevSecOps, as you can quickly generate updated threat models whenever significant changes are made to the codebase, ensuring your security analysis keeps pace with development. Thanks for watching this demo of STRIDE GPT's GitHub integration feature. Don't forget to take a look at the other videos in this series to discover other valuable aspects of the tool.